Good morning, beautiful souls. I've been called to pull a card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle this morning. So, little story. One of my beautiful people that I know said they could not hear me that well on these videos. So they bought me this little microphone here. So cute. What a beautiful gift. Yeah. Thank you, beautiful soul. I appreciate you. So on to the reading. Spirit, what is the message for us today? What is it that we need to know? What rebellious knowledge can you bring to us that will assist us on our path? Okay, let's see. What is the message for us today? What do we need to know? Whoop. I guess that's the one. Come to life. Come to life. Let's see what the message is. Come to life. You are the most sacred of all sacred artworks. You are bringing yourself to life now, and this is how it must be. Of course, something being essential does not mean it will always be easy. You must support yourself and have courage during the process. Your monkey mind is not to run the show. It might have a lot to say, and at times it seems very convincing, but it is not the one in charge. Your mind can inspire you with ideas. However, it is the real you that speaks through your rebellious sacred heart and is living your life, not the monkey mind. The monkey mind is not much more than a swirling cacophony of habitual reactions. Beneath habitual thoughts, there is a deep sensual, creative, and energetic awakening happening to you. It is so far beyond what your mind is now capable of controlling. Others might not like it because it shakes things up. Coming to life tends to do that. However, it is happening now, and the only real choice you have to make is how to deal with it. Coming to life means feeling. It might bring joy, but it could equally bring sadness, rage, or fear. It could bring all of these and more. Feelings will come and go quite swiftly when allowed to flow. You might need to paint, write, enact ritual, sing, or dance your feelings to help the energy flow. Don't hold back. Create the space for yourself to do it. In this process, you are uncovering the artistry of the universal creator. You are honoring the sacredness of life by exploring it without restraint, and that includes the flow of your feelings. You don't have to do anything with them other than express. You may want to analyze, or you may not. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you are getting in touch with feeling. Learning how to access your feelings allows you to learn how to access your intuition, creative inspiration, and genuine internal guidance. These aspects flow from the same place and are often couched within your feelings in the form of emotions and as well as physical sensations. The journey underneath the mind and into the sensual, emotional connection with your feelings, emotions, and body is for a sacred purpose. It is a part of your path. You are one of the sacred, but powerful minority that have chosen to come into a body and live consciously within it. That may seem like it applies to everybody, but when you experience it for yourself, you realize that it is actually rather rare. There are plenty of bodies without a spirit really residing in them to care for, love, and honor them as a sacred animal. Fortunately, this minority is powerful enough that it can keep human culture in balance, but only just. We need every single one of us that is capable to be aware of the task and move beyond the mind into the body. This is especially so if you have drawn this oracle or of beyond the mind, the heart beats. You may feel drawn to read the guidance of the oracle once you have completed the healing process to support you on this part of your path. To come into your sensuality, you will need to anchor your experiences. You may be blessed with relationships that are conscious enough to be interested in your journey and in a constructive rather than controlling or undermining way. If so, talk, converse, share. If not, then you will need to be more resourceful in how you support yourself through your awakening process, at least until you attract some more conscious connections into your life. It is likely that these connections are already on their way, just because you are working with the energy of this oracle. This is especially so if you have also drawn the conscious connections or collaborative dreaming cards, or feel inspired to read one or both of those messages. You can support your own process by scheduling time for yourself and keeping to it like you would most important dates with destiny. So, get to writing in your journal, do your dances, paint your pictures, create your creations. Be kind to your body, listen to it, and let it be alive. Even in times of pain, know that there will also be ecstasy and bliss as the process of healing and awakening continues. The message of this oracle is, be alive. Don't imagine you can go back to sleep. You are too awake for that now. There is no falling back into old ways. If you do so, it will be short-lived and won't feel the same as it used to. You may grieve this. You will certainly eventually celebrate it. You have crossed the threshold from the old way of being in an old life, and, try as you might, you cannot return. It is better to let it go. Grieve if need be. Celebrate if need be. Or do both, and move into this moment. There is another adventure awaiting for you now. You need a deeper connection to your own instincts, body, feelings, and intuitions, so that you can receive this new calling. You can trust in it too. Embrace it, and it will embrace you. Huh? A wonderful message for us today. Thank you, Spirit. Until next time.